Hold it, hold it, hold it. For the love of Jane Russell's big fat horse's ass on toast, stop ringing that goddamn bell. Shit the bed. Well, howdy, folks. Come on in. Well, from the looks of them fancy breeches and sassy little hairdos, y'all ain't from around here, are you? So where y'all from? What? I didn't quite get that. Ah. Obviously all y'all is mutes. 'Cause you wouldn't be fucking with me now, would you? No. See, the last guy that fucked with me ain't having a real good howdy-do today right now. Y'all city slickers think you can come in here and just waste my whole goddamn day, don't you? Well, the hell with that. Get the hell on out of here. I got me some chickens to be dealing with. Look, you don't quit doing the asshole shuffle and pick one of these goddamn options, I'm gonna come over there and put my boot up your ass. Oh, fine. You can just stand there and kiss a dog's titties for all I care. I got me some reading I gotta catch up on if you don't mind. It's crass. Get this here thing on. Jesus. Oh. Yeah, that's a picture of the Grand Canyon or my ex-girl one. Yeah, let me see here. Got it. Oh, darling. I would purely love to bite you in the ass, take lockjaw and have you drag me to death. Oh, yeah. Oh, my Lord. All that and flexible, too. Damn. Let me see here. Turn-ons. Oh, shit. Long walks on the beach, candlelight dinners, puppies. Fuck. Oh, turn-offs. Rude people. Violence. Clowns. Fucking whore. What the hell are you all still doing here? What, are you in love with my ass or something? Well, why don't you just get up off that couch and come here and kiss me on my ass then? Jesus Christ. Oh, well, fine. It is now official. You have just wasted most of my fucking day. It's lunchtime already. Damn. You will excuse me, won't you? Well, thank you very much. One of them juicy motherfuckers. Oh, yeah. I love this shit. Oh, damn. Y'all gotta get a laugh, I'm telling you. I bet you these go over real big at the police station. Damn. Well, fuck you very much.
What
Another
up,
Wednesday
gang?
night.
1 sec.
What's going on, everybody? Another Wednesday night. We are here. We are back. Not doing a commentary tonight. We are doing a tier list. So this is going to be fun. How's everybody doing tonight? It just snowed like 5 inches here, so I've been dealing with that today with kids off of school and snow blowing and all that stuff. So first time this year it snowed. So, which is crazy because it's usually snowing all the time by now, but I'll be happy when the cold winter is over. Ready for some sunshine. Coldest February in a while, Silhouette. Yeah, it's gonna be brutal the next few weeks here, so not really looking forward to that. But
Todd's over here talking about the weather, man. Is he like Garth over here? Like, having a great
hey, I just
time.
watched that yesterday.
Yeah. I got to turn off my monitors too. It's classic. Never gets old. We fear change. When it's being... What's up, everybody? Silhouette, how you doing, man? Yeah, this was your recommendation. Thanks for that. I know it's been on the docket for quite a while to do the Stephen King stuff.
Oh, really?
We'll get it going here in just a second.
It was his recommendation?
Looking for something. You guys got to forgive me. I got a pregnant wife, so it's like I think I'm ready to go, and then I get called. The old bell, dude. Ding, 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 ding. She's like, yeah, because I have to make dinner, and she'll be like, "You're gonna hate me. This dinner's not good. Can I get this now?" Like I was like brooding up. She's like, "I need a PBJ, please." I'm like, all right. So like,
give me some crab legs.
One sec. Goodness.
Yeah, it's a good recommendation. Oh, Stephen King.
Yeah. How you doing, everybody? It pays to kind of get settled in anyway.
Yeah.
Because it takes a minute. I don't know what it is. It's like, I feel like we don't really go out to the followers until we're live because it never fails. It's like it takes a few minutes and then we'll start peaking with traffic and, in the next like 10 minutes. It's just, I don't get it, man. Oh, but happy Wednesday. It's been a week, dude. It's been really busy and I'm ready for it to be done. I'm ready for next week. Next week, I have a day off midweek, which is always nice.
Oh, yeah, I get next Monday off.
I get next Wednesday off, so I get the old split week because we have an appointment for the old baby, but really the reason why I took it off is Dream Theater's coming to town, and I'm going to go see them.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So
that'll be fun. Who are you going with?
The same person that gets dragged to all my shows because Todd doesn't live out here.
You don't go by yourself?
No, Eva goes with me. Every concert. I haven't been to a concert alone in 6 or 7 or 8 years. It's been a while. So pretty much every time there's an artist that comes to town, it costs me double because I basically buy 2 tickets.
Yeah.
It's just the way it is, And then what's funny is if something happens and she kind of bails last minute for whatever reason, like, hopefully she's okay. But if she's like feeling sick, then it's like, I just have to pitch it off on somebody like, hey, do you want to go? I'm not going to charge you because you didn't ask. You probably don't even know who this is. So I have a friend or two that gets a lot of free shows out of me. Let's just say that. Yeah,
my buddy John wants me to go to Ghost with him because he said he got the floor tickets. I'm like, all right. Yeah, he has an extra one. I'll go see Ghost.
No charge?
I don't know. I'm going to throw him some money regardless, but.
Yeah, that's how it is with me.
But I mean, I'd love to see Ghost. I mean,
you never seen him?
No,
I'm a bit over it. But I saw him twice. Fun show. I saw him open for Maiden when they had the Meliora album out. And it depending on who you ask, they stole the show. Like my brother thinks they stole the show. But Maiden's always good, so I don't know about that. But they put on a great show. And they had a full production for a support act. Then I saw them on the Prequel. Then they headlined the place I'm going to go see, Dream Theater. Bigger place, maybe about like 3,000 to 5,000, depends on if they close the top level off or not.
Yeah.
And that was a lot of fun. That was really good. But I don't know, man. I'm just not. I haven't been feeling it for a while. So, and that's not to slight Ghost. I think I'm just kind of overall over it for a minute. Because
they haven't had a new album in a while, so it's kind of.
But even the last album, I didn't really.
Oh, you didn't like the last? I thought it was great, man.
I tried listening to it a handful of times, and it's like the songs are good. Like I have no inherent problem with it. I just didn't bond with it like I did Prequel, which I just instantly hooked me. And maybe it's also just sort of the hype finally got to me. Like, all right, everybody, shut the fuck up about Ghost. You know?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they just became a TikTok band.
Which is crazy. I mean,
they just became a TikTok band, and that's good for them. I mean, when you go to the show, I went to the show, and it's like, it's a bunch of people. It's a bunch of people our age, but it's a lot of fucking little girls too. It's like, and that's fine, but it's just, eventually it's like, all right, I'm a little.
They need to find their own shit. Go back to Taylor Swift.
Todd's wearing. Speaking of bands that rule, Megadeth shirt. Look at that shirt you're wearing. Pat would love that.
General Vic shirt.
Where'd you get that? Where'd you find that?
Amazon. I get my shirts on Amazon because they get the tall shirts. You can get them on Amazon.
I haven't dove into their print on demand service yet, just because I see the reviews and they're inconsistent. Like sometimes the prints off, it's just inconsistent. Like you might get lucky and get a good one, but the shirts can't be like the most amazing quality, are they?
No, they're not the most. I needed the tall shirts and I like white shirts. I don't like black band shirts.
Yeah.
So I can get white shirts on there, which is
but
so
you
hard.
wear a lot of black horror shirts.
Not so much anymore. No.
Oh.
I'm just sick of wearing black shirts. It's just one of those things.
Yeah, I got you. So let's go ahead and roll it. Is there anything we need to talk about before we get into this tier list? We're doing the Stephen King adaptation tier list as requested by our very own member, Silhouette, which that's a nice reminder that you can also join our membership if you would like to support us. $2.99 a month. Join button down below. Exclusive content. Currently, the most recent podcast exclusive we have up is Hostel for Everybody, the Eli Roth film from 2006. And here in the next couple of weeks, Todd and I are going to hash it out to figure out what we're going to do again for the next one. So, yeah, that's it. Megadeth were in Duck Dodgers, where Dave Mustaine was. I've seen that episode back when they had the System Has Failed album. But anyway, which I really like the System Has Failed. Did you ever listen to System Has Failed?
I haven't heard that in a long time.
It's a good one. I really dig it. But anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and get the tier list up. I assume Todd has it prepped.
I do.
Okay. I'll let you kind of like steer and do all that. Ooh, I think I did the last one. I think the last time we did a tier list, we did the biggest tier list ever, which was fun. I feel like we got to refine that because it was kind of a shit show. But
way too many. We're gonna need some help from the listeners here, though, on a few of these.
I kind of liked it. I kind of liked the concept of the fucking insanity of it, though. And
yeah.
how there was
No, it was fun.
It was kind of fun. I thought doing the drawing would be fun. Like, okay, 8, but that kind of turned a little. We could figure out a better method of doing it. But yeah, did we forget anything, Todd? Is there anything on here that you need to let us know isn't on here?
I don't believe so.
I got to be more than this.
There's some more TV series that I could have put on there, but I didn't put all them on there. But I mean, this is the heavy hitters.
Yeah, this is actually a good point. Do adjacent but not really King films like Mangler 2 and 3 or Lawnmower Man exist on this list? I mean, Lawnmower Man, I believe, is a Bachman book, right? And
I have Lawnmower Man, the first one on here.
Okay, but not 2, which naturally makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so but are you including like all the Bachman books, like Running Man? Is that on here?
Running Man's on here, yeah.
All right, so Bachman, King, whatever.
Bachman's on here. Yeah.
It counts.
Yeah.
All right. Dark. Okay, so we're getting ahead of ourselves. Mutineer loves Dark Half. Don't even.
And then I haven't put. I didn't put Pet Sematary 2 on here, so sorry, Aaron.
That's fine. Yeah,
okay.
just stick with the actual straight adaptations from the book themselves, not sequels or anything like that. So, okay, so we're gonna go with the wheel. Okay, go ahead. So, I should go first since whenever
go ahead, go first.
Go ahead and spin it.
All right.
Secret. Did you put Secret Window on here, Todd?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Oh, Dark Half, Mutineer. You fucking look at this. Mutineer called it. Dark Half gets S tier. Don't even mess with me. We're just getting the shit out of the way first, aren't we? All right, I'm all right with that. All right, so go ahead and switch over. Gosh, man. Once again, am I grading these as just an overall film or in the context of the King adaptation? I think we have to do it in the context of what we're working with, and in the context of this genre of King adaptations, I gotta think, is there anything worse than this one? I'd say this belongs in the lowest you can get.
I hate this freaking movie.
Yeah, then throw it in D. I mean, you don't even have an F in here, but throw it at the bottom of the fucking list. I'm like I said,
Mutineer. Are you upset about this?
No, he said damn. No, Silhouette said damn. No, Silhouette likes it too.
Dang.
He wanted it to be S.
Wow.
He's out. Mutineer's out.
Hey,
I'm sorry, man.
We'll put it in C just for you.
No.
Okay.
No. We don't negotiate with terrorists around here.
Yeah.
All right. So look, here's what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's the absolute worst movie of all time, but in the context of these King adaptations, something's got to be. I think we have to make a point of putting something in every category, and I feel like this is kind of the lower. I just do. Are you creating an F? What are you doing?
No, I'm renaming it. The King.
Oh, come on, man. We don't have time for this. All right, leave it
Okay.
there. That's fine. You got to stop in the middle of the show to rename shit. Okay. So let's go ahead. We'll spin the wheel.
All right, let's do it.
You know what? I think you could add another tier and give it a fun name if you want in a second. Just don't worry about naming all the rest of them. What are you gonna call it? The shits, the king, and the shit.
Yeah, it's fine. Okay, this is me.
King of Kings. Yes, you.
Oh.
Stand by me.
Okay.
There you go.
Wow. Okay. So I used to watch this movie all the time growing up. It was always on USA. It was all on the cable channels. I bonded with it, of course, because it's a coming of age kids film. Yeah. And I would put this in where's this one at? Right here.
Now, should we bother even talking about if we've read the books? Because
no, I haven't read any of the books.
The only Stephen King book I've ever read was Pet Sematary. I got to be totally honest with you. But Stand By Me is based on the body.
I would give it an S tier. I think it's one of his best.
You think it's S tier? Okay,
yes, I do.
Now, since there's kind of a lot of films on here and it's kind of make my brain go crazy, once everything is on the board, then I think we should do a final adjustment to see if we have any like, oh, okay, now that we see the big picture, you know what I mean? Like, oh, okay, this is there. But the shits. Okay, great. No, the shit sounds like a good thing.
Oh yeah.
Shit, man. You should put the shits. No, how about the fucking diarrhea? Or no, how about
lava?
What's flava? What's the opposite of the king? Don't clown me. I don't know, dude. Just name whatever you want. Duke.
Okay.
All right, so I'm up next. Yeah, I don't know. I could see where he put Stand By Me at the top, but I kind of want to see how the rest of it plays out because
I'm not saying it's the best, but I do think it is
really good King stuff. Like I wonder if we're gonna regret this, but look, it's okay.
I don't think we'll regret it. Is this the chat or is this you?
It's me. Oh, you want the chat to go?
Yeah.
All right, so the chat gets a wheel.
Yeah. The Silhouette requested this, so
okay. All right, so Silhouette, Tales from the Dark Side. Okay. What? Why is Tales from the Dark Side on here?
Because it's a King Romero film.
Stephen King directed this?
He wrote the story.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We're not confusing it for we're not confusing
because Romero directed it.
I didn't know Stephen King had anything to do with it. All right. Fine. I know Creepshow had the King connection, but all right, whatever.
I'm pretty sure. Let me go back.
I didn't know. I might not.
Yeah,
know.
he was a writer. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it wasn't an adaptation off his book though. He did some script writing.
He wrote one of the stories.
We gotta disqualify this. It's not based off a book, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, we disqualify that bullshit. Todd's trying to get sneaky in here. He doesn't like that movie anyway. All right, so chat, you guys get another one. Which I want to do the Tales from the Dark Side movie soon, actually. I know Todd really doesn't want to, but I feel like we got to do it. I got to justify buying that 4K, man. All right. So this is the chat. You guys get the original mini series of It, the Tim Curry starring. Also, it's got John Ritter, my boy, Harry Anderson. Where does It, the miniseries, go? Chat, this is your time to shine. Anybody that's watching, go ahead and cast your vote. We won't hang around too long on this. Silhouette. Okay, so Silhouette so far is saying a B.
Okay.
Mutineer, if we didn't already piss him off by a dog in his dark half, he might have left. He literally said, I'm out, and he hasn't been back.
Hardest target.
It's top. It's okay. He thinks it's S. All right. So far we're gonna average it. Does anybody have anything to say? We got an S and we got a B. Anybody else? All right, we're gonna go ahead and throw it an A.
All right, A tier.
And I have to talk about it. So I think the It miniseries is fantastic. You know, Silhouette says it's very flawed, but you kind of have to look at it for what it is. It's a miniseries. It was a TV miniseries. And so obviously they couldn't go hard on the violence, and obviously they couldn't include some stuff that was in the book, even if they wanted to, because of the television stuff. It just gets a little too dark sometimes with the kiddie stuff. But I think for what it is, this was a game changer miniseries, man. I mean, I never knew a miniseries could creep you out so bad.
Oh yeah, it was really, really creepy.
Tim Curry is Tim Curry. That's Jim Curry. Jim Curry and Tim Curry. Tim Curry is fantastic. He's so good in this. I think the kid actors are phenomenal in this. And I know what people say. It's the first half with the children is stronger than the second half when they're adults. I totally get it. I kind of think that's probably maybe an argument that can be made about the book too. Because yeah, it's like when you see.
Did you ever read the book?
No,
I didn't either.
I've read all about the book and all the differences and stuff like that. I'm just too intimidated by the size of that thing.
Yeah,
it's absolutely fucking insane. Even the audiobook, dude. The
VHS is a double VHS. Remember that?
Yeah, but the book is like, even the audiobook, it takes like 40 hours to get through. It's insane. It's a massive undertaking. Same thing with like The Stand. But anyway, yeah, I just think for what it is, it's amazing. But I think people like the kids section better because there's just something about coming of age, man. Like when you're watching it, like I don't want to relate to the fucking depressed adults. Oh, there's a guy that fucking unalived himself in the shower. I feel like doing that every day. God, I want to escape. Like take me back to when you're kids, like the whole Stand By Me type of thing. And
yeah,
that's a lot more fun.
First half worked really well.
And you could kind of relate. I mean, I can kind of relate to almost all the kids in their own little way, right? Everybody's got some kind of quality about them. Eddie Spaghetti's kind of a scaredy cat. I was scared watching that movie. I used to have nightmares.
Mm-hmm.
And Bevy got the shit kicked out of her. I didn't, I could relate. I just think it's, yeah. Oh, and then you have Georgie, dude. I forgot Georgie with the arm.
Poor Georgie.
There's nothing creepier anywhere else in that movie than the Georgie scene is iconic. So it's like, yeah, just by that alone, the first half is the best. But all right, so let's go ahead and spin the wheel again. I think it's my turn. 4K Tent Revival. What's up, guys? Needful Things and Dr. Sleep come to mind as the best adaptations.
They're on the list, man.
Okay.
We'll see if you get it.
All right. I like that Dr. Sleep kept the Kubrick film canon somewhat. I really like Dr. Sleep, man. I thought it was a lot of fun, and I was able to totally separate it from The Shining. And just, it didn't like shit on it for me or anything like that, even though they did, like you said, keep it canon with certain cameo later in the film. But, I really enjoyed it. I've never watched the director's cut. I think I have both, and I think I just watched the theatrical. So Secret Window. I actually enjoy Secret Window. I think it's pretty much par Stephen King. I don't think the story itself is anything amazing. I think it's fairly stock, and I think the story itself is very predictable. Like when I was watching the movie, I never read the book. You could see it through a fucking.
He was dead the whole time, right?
No, he was the killer the whole time.
Oh, he was the killer. I can't remember. Last time I saw it was in theaters.
So once again, we have a story about a troubled writer that is going somewhere to seclude himself to get some work done. Which, where have we not seen that? That's fucking Misery. Yeah. That's fucking The Shine. Blah blah. He's always. I get it. Stephen King's a writer, and he has pretty much cliched this. Now it's. I get it. Maybe he owns a little bit of like copyright to it because it's like, okay, maybe you started it or popularized it. And you are a writer, but he kind of ruined it for everybody. Now it's like whenever I see a movie where they make someone a writer and I'm like, get out of here with this. You just can't do it anymore.
It's been done a million times. Yeah.
But anyway, and it works. I get it, but he broke it. So, but anyway, yeah, you see the twist coming a million miles away. It's pretty obvious that it's kind of like a Fight Club situation. Like, we get it. He's your other guy. He's like, you're writing this book and whatever, the guy from your story. But I think it's a fun movie. I'm going to go ahead and give it a, by the way, you got to disqualify Carrie too. What the fuck are you doing, dude?
I did that for you.
That's not based on but you don't put Pet Sematary 2 in here. You can't put the Rage Carrie 2. What is this? I'm going to give it a strong B. I think it's a fun popcorn movie. It's not overly long. If I remember, it's like 90 minutes. It's a campfire tale.
Yeah, I remember seeing theaters. I thought it was all right. I was
Yeah, it's a fun campfire tale. I totally like it. It's inoffensive. I think it's cool. Strong B for me.
okay. Here we go.
Yeah, so I think they want to make a sequel. Careful, hold on. Yeah, B's fine with Secret Window. Yeah, man. Hardest Target, Secret Window. I didn't like it all, but I don't remember it. And that's probably its biggest crime is, like even Todd didn't remember it. But he knew it had a generic twist. He just got the wrong generic twist. But yeah, so that's fair enough. I've actually watched it a few times, if I'm being honest. I think it was one of those blind buys I bought on DVD back in the day when it was new. I used to go to like Best Buy once a week and buy a new movie, and and I picked it up and I watched it a couple of times, and yeah, I liked it. Okay, so this is Todd.
Yeah, Cujo. I mean, there's
overrated.
A lot of people that love Cujo, but not me. I find Cujo pretty mid, in my opinion.
I think I'd be very interested to know what they left out of the book, because it is a novel.
Yeah.
And I just don't, the film feels like it needs to be shorter. The film, you would think maybe this was adapted from a short that they tried extracting into a big flick, in my opinion. So it blows me away that you have things like Shawshank and Stand By Me that were shorts that they extract into giant films. And then you have Cujo, which was a giant novel, and it's just this tiny contained story.
Silhouette's right. I'm putting this in a C.
Yeah, so to give it full credit, I have not watched it in quite a while. I got the Kino Lorber 4K. I've yet to watch it, so I got it on one of the sales because I do want to give it another shot. But I do remember, of course, Dee Wallace, and I remember Danny Pintaro being fucking annoying.
Yeah,
like just don't like Danny Pintaro. I think he was a good actor in that, but just and now I don't know if I like now that I'm a dog owner, I don't know if I want to watch an evil dog. I don't know if I can do it. I love dogs.
I that whole genre just didn't do it for me.
I'm gonna root for the dog.
Yeah,
I love the dog so much. Yeah, Hard Target says it's mid. Yeah, I feel you, man. Let's see. Yeah, Man's Best Friend. We should do a commentary for that, by the way. I would do Man's Best Friend.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, I would consider it an adaptation. It's not the one that King would consider one, but at the same time, it's conceded. Okay, we're talking about Dog Sleep. Children of the Corn. So is this the chat?
This chat, yeah.
Once again, this is another one that was based off a short story. Those short stories, man, they just sometimes they just make for the best films because they can just extract the hell out of them and do them justice and stay in a decent runtime. So where do you guys put Children of the Corn? We're talking the first one only. We're staying away from sequels. Guys, do me proud here. Children of the Corn is pretty based. I like Children of the Corn.
I like it too, but
wow, the original's a C. Ooh,
okay.
I mean, wait, we got to get some arguing here. Anybody have any? I mean, if that's where you guys are going to put it, that's where you're going to put it. But does anybody have? Yeah, the others are poopy. I think the
Hardest Target 4K Tent Revival.
So Silhouettes. Hold on. No. We're not trying to sway your vote.
No.
I want you to do what you honestly feel. But Hardest Target never got into Children of the Corn.
Okay.
All right, let's go ahead and give it C. I'm gonna go with your first intuition there, Silhouette.
I'm gonna put it above Cujo.
You got to.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise. See, I think Children of the Corn is just a fucking cool story.
I enjoy it too.
Something about something about killer like cult kids, dude, and you mix that with the Amish.
Mm-hmm.
It's really a creepy tale, and you got Linda Hamilton, which is cool, and you got Malachi, that fucking creepy ass redhead, creepy ginger dude. What?
You think it's Children
of the Damned, dude?
Oh, Children of the Damned.
Keanu Reeves? You mean Christopher Reeves? Todd's getting all kinds of fucked up with these references. Keanu Reeves, that guy that started fucking Children of the Corn.
Gooshy said B.
Now
we gotta go C.
So if he's got a B, we're gonna keep it at a high C. I think it's what's up, Gushy dude? How you doing, by the way, man? All right, so I think it's who is it now?
You.
It's back to me. All right, let's take it home. Let's take it home. I want a good one. Oh, you got the Shining TV series on here. That's fair. I mean, that's that you got it on here. The Stand. Damn it, I never now. Is this a TV series or the movie? There only is a TV series.
Yeah,
right?
TV series.
Oh wow, it's been way too long since I watched this. I remember watching this when I lived in Kentucky. Back when like the Langoliers came out and stuff like that. They had these available for rent, and we rented all this shit. I don't know if I can really give a fair opinion on it. I really want to go back and watch it.
I haven't seen it in a long time either.
I might have to like refer to the chat on this.
Yeah, let's refer to the
So
chat.
Silhouette saying, "Hey, does anybody have? You love the mood of it? Yeah, I need to watch it, man. I'm gonna go back to it. Did you put Tommy Knockers on here? That TV miniseries?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah! I can't wait to get to that dog shit. Tommy Lee Wallace, dude. Fucking bullshit. But The Stand, I will not watch the new one because of Amber Turd.
Oh.
Wait, is it? So did they do a Stand?
Yeah,
movie?
they did one not too long ago, I believe, a couple years ago.
Oh, I couldn't remember.
Gucci saying A.
All right, so it's stick it in A.
All right.
So Riverman's up to bat.
All right, here we go.
Did you put both Firestarters, the new one?
No.
Zac Efron?
No.
Let me tell you something about that. I hear that movie's a piece of shit, but the soundtrack that Carpenter did for it, I have it on vinyl. It's fucking awesome. It doesn't even matter if the movie's fucking sucks. And I remember like T-Shirt Joe, he always reviews vinyl sometimes, and he got it too. And he was saying, yeah, movie's dog shit. Fucking album's awesome. I'm like, hell yeah, man. He agrees.
All right. This is the king right here, Dead Zone. I love this movie. So rewatchable.
Ice!
Yes. I mean, Christopher Walken he's phenomenal in it. The story's really cool.
Yeah.
Everything about this
you got that Cronenberg energy all over.
Yeah. It's top tier, man. It's
a director for hire flick for sure, but it's just got too much behind it. Yeah, it's definitely in the top tier. Yeah, nobody's arguing with you either.
I watch this at least once a year. I mean, it's that good.
Yeah, really, once a year? I don't think I watch anything once a year anymore.
No, I do.
I don't have fucking time. All right, cool. So now it's the chat. Yeah, Christopher Walken is awesome, man.
Yeah.
It's too bad he can't make me like The Prophecy. I wish I want to like The Prophecy because I love Christopher Walken, but he can't even save those boring movies, dude. It's even got like Elias Codius, dude. You know, Casey Jones.
Oh, yeah.
I would call him Elias because that's what the normal man would think. But I was watching an interview with Judith Hogue, the actress who played April, and she called him Elias, and she knows him. So I'm like, maybe he fucking is go. So it threw my whole world.
That was alias.
The name is pronounced Elias. That's how you pronounce Elias. That's like the actual pronounce. But she called him Elias. I'm like, what the fuck? So now I have to like rewire my brain. It's like talking about Rush, and everybody under the sun calls their drummer Neil Peart. Well, apparently he actually revealed, no, people have been saying my name wrong for fucking decades. It's Peart. And it's just like everybody calls him Peart. So it's like you got to rewire your fucking brain because everybody's been saying it for 40 fucking 50 years. Way to correct us now, asshole. Oh, he's dead. R.I.P. He died a couple years ago. All right.
Running Man. This is a chat.
Oh, okay.
Silhouette, A or B, Gucci, King.
You know what's so funny about this? This is your guys' decision, but if you want my 2 cents, I think as a King adaptation, it's great. As a Arnold movie, it's not top tier. It's good, but as an Arnold movie, it's not S tier. But as a King adaptation, you know, that's a different scale. Running Man by Richard Bachman, S tier. Okay, Hardest Target. The Dead Zone with Martin Sheen, dooming us all to nuclear holocaust, frantically shaking my hands. Yeah, great.
It's fantastic.
So where are you guys putting it? So Running Man's got S tier so far from Hard Target. Sorry about that belch, guys.
Hard Target and Gucci give it a S tier.
Oh, really? That's good enough. Do we have a third person to split the vote or average it out? Or are we good with S?
4K.
All right. Throw it on S. I'm unsure about this one. I reserve the right, like I said, once we have everything on the board, to do a final. This is what we'll do. Let's keep it interesting. Because when you have this many titles, it just, you know, you're not thinking about everything on the board. But when we have it all in place, I'm going to allow everybody to do a steal. Todd's going to get a turn to change anything on the board. Like, you know, once you have the big scope, like, no, we got to fucking take that down. And then I'll get one steal and the audience will get one steal.
I'm cool.
That's kind of a fun idea, isn't it?
Yeah, I like that idea.
All right. We should do that going forward. Everybody gets a fucking steal at the end to fuck the worlds up. But all right. So I think it's my turn. Give me that miss, baby. That's brisk, baby. Hell yeah, S tier. Fucking not wasting any time. In fact, put this at the very top. I want this at the very, very, very top. I love Dead Zone. It's better. It's got to go above Dead Zone.
Yeah. No, I'll give you that.
It's iconic.
Yeah.
Even though if I'm allowed to be critical, I feel like I got to be critical of everything, even though it's fucking almost flawless. I've always really hated the idea of Pascal. Like it's a very Stephen King.
Really? I mean, Pascal's a scary one of the scariest parts.
I like Pascal. He's creepy. Like the actual the way he is on film and the character, the actor, fantastic. But just Stephen King always loved those really weird fucking random plot devices that have nothing to do with the main like thing of the film, just to push it along. So what we're talking about here is the Pet Sematary, and all of a sudden a random kid gets run over at the university, and then his ghost comes to warn him about the Pet Sematary that he has nothing to do with. It's weird. It just seems like a means to an end, but Stephen King does that all the fucking time.
Yeah.
But anyway, but I love it. I'm not really gonna take that out on the film. It's fucking awesome. Yeah, dude, the dad crying no when Gage gets hit in that slow motion. It's
hardest targets. Stuff, he knows what's up.
Hell yeah, dude. You know it's right. Show you right. Oh, okay. Todd got Tommy Knockers.
I'll defer this to you, Aaron, because I haven't seen Tommy Knockers.
Piece of shit. Even though it's got fucking Lewis from Revenge of the Nerds, it's dog shit. Tommy Lee Wallace should have lost his career over this piece of crap. I'm just kidding. I'm being a little harsh, but it's not good. I just remember. I know it's extremely forgettable. I could not tell you one scene in this movie. We owned it on VHS.
I saw it in the 90s. That was the last.
And we were trying. I tried to watch it a couple times. Like, this is boring as shit. Silhouette is calling it a D, saying it's ass. I'm gonna give it Dookie. Yeah, throw it on that fucking Duke. Right. It can go at the bottom. Yeah, I can remember the Dark Half more, so I'm gonna fucking put it behind Dark Half.
Yeah, I agree.
We're gonna give it that Romero push to give it a little bump. All right, chat.
This is chat.
There's a lot of fucking movies on this one too.
Yeah. Oh, another good one.
Yeah, Silver Bullet's great. Do us proud. No, do whatever you want. I don't want to influence you guys. Wait, was it Silver Bullet or Cat's Eye? Oh, Silver Bullet.
Yeah.
Okay. Where's Silver Bullet? Make Gary Busey proud.
Chat.
He's gonna come after you. I feel like Gary Busey would sneak into your bedroom window just to snuggle in bed with you.
I've been watching Gary Busey videos recently. Man, he looks terrible now.
He looks terrible. I watched him do an interview with I think he lives with his son.
Oh, okay.
I think because I saw him do an interview with him and Jake Busey, and Jake Busey almost was giving caregiver energy, like they live together. Yeah. And he was talking about how like it was talking as if his dad lives with him and how tough it is. Like, oh God, living with my dad's crazy. And
he just did like a hit and run not too long ago, didn't he?
Didn't he grope a fucking 13-year-old or something like that not too long ago too? He's absolutely
convention or something.
He's absolutely out of his mind, dude. And he's so funny.
I get his autograph if I saw him at convention.
Yeah, would you let him sign your chest, dude?
Absolutely.
Like, hey,
sign my teeth, Gary.
You were Buddy Holly for some reason. I always thought that was the weirdest casting ever.
Oh, he is fantastic about it.
All right, so okay, everybody's got fond memories of it. Everybody likes it. We'll see. Where'd we go here? Daniel Schaefer, what's up, man?
Hey, Dan.
Or maybe it's Schaffer. He's giving it an A. Hardest targets A, and then we got S's and A's.
Wow. Okay.
Let's call that an A plus. Put it ahead of it.
Okay.
Which that's fair.
I'm cool with that. Oh, come on.
I love this movie. I think it's it's so fun. Yep. And, I think I've mentioned it quite a bit, but I think the werewolf genre is in need of a lot of help. There's not a whole lot of good werewolf movies out there. I mean, there's all the big ones, everybody knows Dog Soldiers. Now in modern times, we have Ginger Snaps and stuff in modern day.
This is the best one.
No, Silver Bullet. It's not American Werewolf, dude. American Werewolf is the king. American Werewolf in London is king.
I think this is more rewatchable than American Werewolf.
I mean, maybe American Werewolf London is king, and then I would put Silver Bullet. And then, honestly, I'm just not huge. Bad Moon can fuck off. I think it's.
I like The Howling. I think The Howling's good.
It's always been a little bit of a slog to me, but I need to watch it. It's been a while. I've never watched a single Howling sequel because I never could really fully appreciate the original, so I never bother with the sequels.
Oh, Howling 2. I can't remember a whole lot of it though.
So, but I'm saying like the really good werewolf movies that everybody knows about, those are kind of the good ones. There's just like, and there's a whole bunch of crap.
Ginger Snaps is great.
Ginger Snaps is a lot of fun. Yeah, I really like that. I'd like to own that. I don't have Shout put that out right a while back.
Yeah.
All right, so
this is yours.
Yeah, because Chad just went. We'll just take Carrie 2 off whenever we come to it. Oh, the Shining TV series starring Cortland Mead.
Yeah.
Starring Cortland Mead, that fucking kid, dude. Okay, so if there's anybody that's worse,
that kid drives me nuts, dude. Most punchable face.
okay, it's a minor, but
He
he's
does.
got the most fuckable face. What?
I said punchable face.
No, I know. Either way, it's bad. No, but so Cortland Mead, if you guys think Danny Pintaro is fucking annoying in Cujo, watch out for Cortland Mead. And Cortland Mead was in a lot of stuff back in the day. I know I think he was in a couple of sitcoms that didn't last. He was in that Little Rascals 90s movie.
Yeah.
He had a part in that. Nothing against him as an actor, but just in this film, directed by what's his fucking name? Mick
Garris.
Mick Garris. I was saying Mitch Harris. Mick Garris, who I like. I think Mick Garris is cool. He's a cool
interesting
dude.
podcast.
Very nice guy. I miss his podcast. I think it ended. But King loves this for, everybody knows it's old hat. King hates Kubrick's Shining. Everybody knows this.
Yeah.
And King likes this one because it's more respectful of the source material, but it just doesn't work, man. We got Steven Weber from fucking Wings, dude.
It's terrible casting, putting Steven Weber in there.
Everybody knows. So, I think Kubrick's biggest problem with King's biggest problem with Kubrick's film was that Jack Nicholson was pretty much a fucking asshole from the beginning. There was no arc. He just kind of went from impatient, irritable asshole to psychotic, irritable asshole. And, there's actually an arc, Steven Weber, he's a good dad. I get it. Trust me, I get it. But it's a no for me, dog. I just don't. Like they deal with all the stuff in the book. Like, the fucking hedge maze
Jackson.
The hedge maze comes to life and all this crazy stuff. All this fantastical stuff you can get away with in a book. But look, it just doesn't translate very well, especially not on a made-for-TV like that. It's just going to look like dog shit. So what do we got here? So where did I put it? Oh shit, we're gonna give it I'm gonna give it the Duke, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, not because it's worse than Tommy Knockers or not because it's worse than Dark Half, but it gets extra Dookie points because it's sacrilegious and what it's following was just so much better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Silhouette, thanks so much, dude. He says best thing Steven Weber was in besides Wings was voicing Norman Osborn in one of the Spider-Man cartoons. He was a solid Green Goblin. You know what's funny is I like Steven Weber. I have nothing against Steven Weber. I think Steven Weber's funny.
I like Wings.
I like Wings too. It's like your grandpa's favorite show. I love Wings. And I think he's great in a lot of stuff. Jack Torrance you just can't touch it, dude. I wouldn't have wanted to touch this. Like, cause it's just like Jack Nicholson owned the role. It's like, But what about let's see. Hey, what's up, Matt Hunter? In the novella, he says Red was a white guy and was to be played by Danny Bonaducci. Well, fuck, I might have liked it more. I love Danny Bonaducci, dude. That guy's fucking who's that like political radio guy, Dan Bona, what's it?
Dan Bongino.
Yeah. My mom listens to Dan Bongino, and I call him Bonaducci all the time. I was like, oh yeah. It's like if that was your fucking Danny Bonaducci told you listen to all that fucking Danny Bonaducci. She's like, Dan Bongino. I'm like, whatever, same guy to me. But Danny Bonaducci, dude, Danny Bonaducci is hilarious. I'd love to have that guy over for lunch any day. Who got Dr. Sleep?
I did.
Hell yeah. So Dr. Sleep got an S from Silhouette, but where do you put it? We might have to slow a roll on the S, but it's up to top.
You know what? I put this up there too. I really enjoyed Dr. Sleep. I think it's a little too long, my personal opinion, but I think it's a great film. I would put it as an A tier for me.
Okay, A tier. I was about to say it is good though. I really, really dig it. Okay, so let's go. Have you seen the director's cut?
Yes, director's cut.
Oh,
that was the one like 3.5 hours.
Gosh, I don't remember which one I watched. It's possible I watched the director's cut. Whenever I've seen the director's cut before, I think you should always watch the theatrical cut first if you've never seen a film, because I feel like you don't have much of a barometer. When I watched the director's cut first, it's just I think I'm getting the wrong impression, and it's just not the one that everybody watched initially. I want to see the one that came to me. That's always going to be the official, like whatever made it to the screens, man.
I just want to see the unedited full version. That's just me.
But that's not always better though.
I know. No, I agree.
It's like seeing the Terminator
Dumb and Dumber.
It's like seeing the T2. Yeah, the T2 is not better.
Yeah.
The scenes are cool, but they're not in context with everything else. They're cut for a reason, and just it doesn't make for a tighter movie. But
Yeah, people are saying S tier. Yeah, but yeah,
okay.
it's getting kind of tight up there. So
Well, I'll have to rewatch that one soon. But all right, so who is it now? Chat or me?
chat.
Back to chat. Yeah. But you know what though, for a Stephen King novel that was relatively new, it got a lot of buzz though. It was very high profile, man. Oh, Christine, you lucky dogs, dude.
I know.
So you guys know where Christine has to go. You guys know where Christine has to go.
This is for me. It goes up here, but
this is their choice.
Yeah.
Where's Christine going? Okay, A or S. I agree it's an S, but let's see if anybody is going to contest this. Because she's saying an A.
Okay.
So right now we're at an A plus if we're going to
2
split
A's.
the average. I've ridden a few Christines my day.
Ooh.
Oh, you mean
the car.
Okay.
Anybody else?
Anybody? It's going to go into A plus unless if somebody else gives it an S or something, it'll get bumped. If not, it's A plus. Going once, going twice. Oh, Hardest Target said he just saw it last year and it was for the first time. Wow. Well, what'd you think of it?
Yeah.
Were you gonna throw an average? You gonna throw something out? All right, throw it an A plus. I think this is S, but let's go ahead.
I do too. I love Christine, man. I love the whole Greaser movie.
Matt Hunter, the main actor, was the G word and effeminate in other films. Hey, this movie's got Old Man Marley in it. That's awesome. It gets you bonus points, dude.
He plays the shop owner, doesn't he?
The junkyard, the scrapyard guy. Yeah. Okay, Hardest Target thought it was good, but there's something cool about it. There's just something about I like the music. Obviously, you got Carpenter in there. It's just real cool, man. And I love
creepy atmosphere. It's very rewatchable as well.
And I love period pieces. You love stuff in the 50s and stuff like that. I like the whole Greaser era, and I love the bully dude, the fucking John. What's his face? What's his Travolta lookalike? The fucking Cuntingham. I like how he looks like Barbarino, Vinny Barbarino, and he calls him Cuntingham. It's so clever. I like it. All right, so go ahead. It's my turn. Let's knock this out. Ew, give me Graveyard Shift so I can throw that shit down the toilet.
That's S tier.
No, not even close, bro. Oh, I almost got it. Misery's fantastic. This gets tricky because King has a lot of really good adaptations. He's got a lot of really mid ones. He's got a lot of shit ones. But I think this has to go on S tier. If we're talking about the upper echelon of King, or is it a high A? Silhouette saying S. Perhaps a quick titty flash might persuade me. Supplies are low. I'm trying to see how I swing. Todd, where do you sit on it? I want your opinion.
Mine would be a low A.
Oh, really?
That's my personal opinion. I think it's a great movie. It's not rewatchable at all.
Really?
Yeah. It's one I've seen 3 times. I actually own it, but it's a hard watch for me.
Oh, I like Misery. Hardest Target says, you saw the Bruce Willis Misery on Broadway? How was that? Was he using cue cards in that too? Like he did in all his movies the last 10 years. Hey, okay, let's give it a high A. I'm actually gonna put it behind Silver Bullet. I think that's good. I think that's fair.
Yeah, I think that's very fair.
That's fair. All right, so go ahead, Riverman. Because Silver Bullet is more rewatchable, you know. Yeah. I just love the preacher villain. I think he's great, dude. You kind of know he's the villain too. That's not really, you kind of, I feel like you see that coming, but he's such a cool sleazy villain, and he's the dad in People Under the Stairs, which I know Todd doesn't like People Under the Stairs, but I think he's a good actor. What'd you get?
I got Creep Show. Where's it at?
Right
here.
Okay, you put it right at the top.
Yep.
Oh, over Pet Sematary.
Yes. Fighting
Words. I don't know. I think it's real close. I would think you'd have to put it right behind Pet Sematary, but it's your vote. But it's up there.
They're better stories. And Stephen King, he acts in it, and that segment is hysterical. So
no, it's great. I'm just splitting hairs here. Oh man, that versus Pet Sematary. Which yeah, but that's cool. No problem there. So go ahead, roll the dice. It's the chat.
Somebody can always jump me.
All right. Oh, Maximum Overdrive. Oh. We've been knocking out a lot of the fucking A shit, man.
Yeah.
You know, Creep Show
Creep Show
2.
too.
Okay, guys, this is good too, dude.
Yeah.
Hardest Target says 1 and 2 are awesome. Seen them too many times now.
What do you give it?
Silhouette's given it an A. Hardest Target. Where do you sit with part 2? Wait a second. These are disqualified.
Why?
These are not based off King books. You got to take them off the board. Both of them. These are not King books. These are adaptations. That's literally what the title. No, an adaptation means it was one medium first and they adapted it into another medium. So you got to take both of these fuckers
They're
off.
still King.
No, you got to take them off. You got to take that other one off.
Fine, I'll take it off.
You lost your turn. Oh, look at that. Pet Sematary at the top. No, we can't allow it for now. Hey, dude, if we didn't have rules, it would be pure anarchy. All right. So with that said, what I feel like we should do is give Riverman his turn back and start. And then you guys will get your turn back. So Riverman, go one more time. I'm sorry. I hate to be the police here, but someone has to do it. I can't let it be cats and dogs fucking living together.
Pure. Throw some good shit in there.
Cat's Eye is this is a fun one to talk about because it's not amazing, but it's fun. We don't have enough in the middle tier. Look at that. Johnny Depp's all lonely in the B tier. Look at that.
Where's Cat's Eye? I'm in the C tier.
C tier?
Yeah.
So this one's anthology too, though. You don't like it?
I think it's average.
Average? I think it's fun. Anything with James Woods automatically gets a letter higher than what it really deserves. But see, Silhouette gives it a B. There you go. All right. So Todd's being a little harsh on it, but I would have said it's at least a B. But anyway, go ahead, chat. It's your turn again. Let's spin the wheel. See, hopefully I don't have to pull Todd over again. Give him another citation. What do we got here? Oh, hell yeah. Oh, Needful Things. Where do you guys go? Yeah, Cat's Eye is good. It's really fun. I think it's a fun flick. The greatest character he ever created was Patrick Hockstetter. Explain why they nerfed that character. Oh, okay. Needful Things, guys. Long movie. Where do you guys put Needful Things? Starring the immortal Ed Harris. The guy literally doesn't, he ages like a fine wine.
I used to hate this movie, and now as I gotten older, I think it's a really good movie.
Hold on. Kino Lorber, you said you hated it. I thought it was backwards. You said you liked it and that you hated it.
No, like, I rewatched it because I got the Kino Lorber one.
I thought you said the opposite. I thought you said I used to like it and then I bought the
I used to hate it. And then I got the Kino Lorber on sale and I rewatched it and I really liked it.
Wow. Okay. You're totally backwards from what I thought. Okay. All right. So where do you guys put it? So Hardest Target says it's an A. Oh, so and then
whose is this?
The length, This is chat. This is chat. Silhouette gives it the length gives it an A instead of an S. It's really long. I guess we're at an A. Gushy's never seen it. Hardest, I don't know if Hardest Target was talking about it. He was talking. No, it's A. We got A's in here.
I would give it a B. I thought it was really good, but better than Secret Window, and that's
well, then it's right where it belongs. It's a low A. All right, my turn. Time to put you all to sleep. Carrie. Okay, you guys are gonna love me with Carrie. Love De Palma. Love Sissy Spacek. Love John Travolta. This movie's overrated.
Oh, okay, you're crazy, dude.
It's good. It's good. Look at this. Silhouette, a B. Look at this. Hardest Target, a B. My people. It is a B.
This is S tier for I think.
It's B. Put it above Secret Window. That's absolutely fine. But it's good. It's just it's got this like icon status. And I get it, the famous scene, the pig's blood, but it's just not as good as some of these other ones that we have above it. So
I think it's Creeper in Hell. Her mom's Creeper in Hell.
Yeah, no, I agree. I like it. I'm just saying
religious.
I cannot put it in the same tier as Dead Zone or Pet Sematary, and I can't even put it up there with Christine or So it is what it is. All right. Next, thank you. Next, number 8.
This is me.
Yeah, it's you. Seinfeld 4. Oh man, give me Lawnmower Man all day. Mist too. Wow. So what's your S S?
Mist.
I've
Where's the mist on there?
I have loved the Mist ever since it came out.
See, and it's good. I enjoy the mist. I just got the 4K like a couple years ago when it came out. They had the original and then the black and white version. And it's a good movie. I do enjoy it. I wouldn't consider it an S tier though. I don't. But I put it.
Oh, go ahead.
I'd put it low A, high B. tier.
God.
I think it's solid.
High
I think
B.
it's good.
Look at this. Mutineer Silhouette gives it like a whole bunch of fucking SS's, which is like Nazi, I'm pretty sure. And God tier ending. Yeah, man. I think this movie's an S tier. I think you're making a big mistake. When this movie came out, I was singing its praises. I loved it, and I love the ballsy fucking unhappy ending. I loved it. I thought it was great. I like how
I don't have a problem with the ending.
I even love how unrealistic it is because it's. I get it. I think it's supposed to imply that they've been driving for a very long time, but just the way it's edited, it feels like he gave up really fast. Like, what are you doing? But it's a very Twilight Zone ending, right? Where they just kind of punch you in the gut with a twist right after. But I like it. I kind of like how he just kind of makes a stupid fatal error like that. And I love Thomas Jane. I think he's a great leading man. I think it's too bad he didn't really elevate to that next level because he's obviously been a leading man in a couple of things, but nothing ever really catapulted him into that next stage. I liked his HBO show Hung. You remember that, where he was the gym?
I didn't see that.
It only lasted 3 seasons, but it was really fun. He played the gym teacher that on the side became a gigolo because he was really hung and he got roped into sleeping with all these like desperate, horny middle-aged housewives. And it was a really fun show, and I really hated that it got canceled.
I liked him in Punisher.
Yeah, but these didn't make him take off, unfortunately. And now he does a lot of fucking, bullshit. But he's fantastic, and I love when that ending happens when the tanks and the National Guard comes rolling through. I love his screaming because it's like bad acting, but it's funny. Oh no! Oh no! I almost think it's supposed to be. It's over dramatic, and I love it. But whatever, Todd's.
I didn't say I didn't like it. I don't love it, but
he's got different tastes. Mist is A because it's not equal to some of my S's. Hey, A would have been more respectful, man. Patrick Hockstetter, I'll put it in my mouth if you want me to. You won't say it. Why not? Do you practice that behavior? Tommy Jane was a great Punisher. I think he's just charismatic. I love him. Who is this?
This is Chat.
Oh, this is Chat. Shawshank.
Yep.
It deserves the praise it gets, but it's fucking overplayed. It's like Forrest Gump, it's like a Forrest Gump movie where it's obviously undeniably good. It's just we all seen it a million times. I like Punisher Warzone. I think Warzone was a lot of fun.
Warzone's pretty crazy. Masterpiece S, yes.
S, Gushy S, Silhouette S.
Yeah, everybody. I agree. It is. I'll put it. Where should we put it?
It's very much like a Forrest Gump type flick.
Yeah.
We've all seen it a bajillion times. But, just like Forrest Gump, if you're passing back when cable was a thing, you have to stop and watch it. Doesn't matter what point in the film it is. So,
yeah, I think I first saw it on HBO back in the day.
Yeah, 4K, The Mist, that black and white version was really cool because obviously it's just a homage to all that era of film. So it really, really, really fits. And it's funny because the really cheesy CGI in it, which I think is great.
Doesn't look as bad.
It doesn't look as bad, but the cheesy CGI never really bothered me because it's kind of the equivalent to all the cheesy effects they were dealing with back in that day. Like it's the equivalent to their budget bullshit. So I don't know. I kind of gave it a pass.
This is you.
Oh, this is me. Who do we got? Thinner. All right. Thinner is good. I like Thinner. We rented this back in the 90s when it came out. This is kind of in that tier. It's kind of like a Secret Window type movie where it's not a super larger than life flick. It's a very simple story, but I think it's neat. We, I think it's unique for a Stephen King film where we're dealing with like gypsy curses and things like that. but it's essentially like a campfire tale. I like this movie. Kind of like a Secret Window, where it's not very long. This movie's barely 90 minutes, if I recall right. It seems like it goes by in a blink of an eye. And I like Tony Montana. Tony Montana. I think he's fun in it. And the white man from town. And this movie has a Stephen King cameo, like a lot of them do, where he's like, he's doing the sermon, right? He was a sermon in Pet Sematary. He's the priest, right? In this movie, he's like a bookstore or like a gas station. He owns a store. He's like, I think they were stealing, and then you see him again in the courtroom and stuff. I think this movie is. I think it's a really fun low A. I think it's really fun. Anybody have any objections?
No, I'd put it as a B, but no,
I can see how it's a B, and I was tempted to put it as a B, but it's just got nostalgia going for it too, and it's just really fun.
It's not better than Carrie, I give you that.
Well, you get a chance to steal and fuck something up, man.
All right.
Anyway, so it's Riverman. Let's go.
All right, here we go. Graveyard Shift. There's some people that really love this movie.
Terrible.
I've always hated this.
I hate it. It's not good, bro. It's not good.
I rewatched this not too long ago. What I say, it's worse than The Dark Half or Tommy? No.
Patrick Hockstetter, I'll put it in my mouth if you want me to. No comment. No, is that from the book? I wasn't trying to ignore that. Did he say that in the book? Because I don't think he said that in either adaptation of the film, right? That's the It bully. Oh, is that when they were is that like the scene where he was like doing some gay shit with his friend in the junkyard? Wasn't there like a whole segment in the book where there was like some weird boy on boy stuff? Yeah, I don't know, man. Gross. But sorry, I interrupted you. Graveyard Shift is terrible. You put it on low C?
Well, it's not as bad as The Dark Half.
Yeah, it's not, but it's just not good. Yeah, it's so funny. Silhouette didn't like it. He'd go with D+. Yeah, it sucks. So wherever you want to put it, it's up to you.
It doesn't matter.
All right,
whose turn is it?
It's Chat. Chat always follows you. Swing, bada. Kick that. Okay, just roll again.
Okay, we're not doing Rage Carry 2.
No,
where would you put it, Aaron?
Todd has no.
I want to know where you would have put it.
We'll save it for like a sequels to fucking King. Okay. Because Todd doesn't like consistency with these. No. Okay, you guys want to know? I think I'd rather watch Carrie 2 right now than Carrie 1. Is that fucked up?
Yes.
Because it's so. I want to see that Zachary Ty Bryan action, dude. I want that Zachary Ty Bryan Kino. All right, Green Mile. Wait, who's this? Me?
This is Chat.
Oh, it's Chat. Green Mile. Rage Carry 2 didn't finish. It was awful. Yeah, I haven't seen it in a long time, so it's probably not good, but you know how it is. Okay, Silhouette's giving it an S. Anybody want to contest? Take it to Town Square. Anybody? Gushy says it's an A. So right now I'd say we're averaging about an A+. Hardest target. I did like Dark Half when I finally watched it about 5 years ago. No. Hey,
one of the worst Romero films.
Timothy Hutton is in Dark Half, and he's also in Secret Window.
Oh, Timothy Hutton.
He's in Secret Window. Green Mile gave me emotions I rarely get. Okay, Gushy gave it S, so I think that bump. Let's go ahead and give it S.
I think this movie's overrated, personally.
Do you?
I saw it in theaters, and my family loved this movie. They thought it was great, and everybody's
grandparents did.
They're like, "Oh, Tom Hanks is amazing," and it's just like,
Frank Darabont. He also did Shawshank, and he also did The Mist. Isn't that funny? He did Shawshank, and then he did this, which are more like drama, and then he did The Mist, which is kind of an interesting choice, but. I think Frank Darabont does a great job. I think if you ask Stephen King, I think he said nobody does his movies better than Frank Darabont. Nobody does his books. But yeah. All right. Yeah, it makes you really appreciate life. Bowles. It is sad.
Mr. Bojangles.
And he's one of those guys that Michael Clark Duncan, he was cursed, right? With the he won that Oscar and he blew up quick, and then he just ended up taking every shit role after that, and it didn't last long. But is this mine?
Yeah.
All right, starring Thomas Jane. I think this was an original Netflix movie, and this movie sucks.
This is the one from
Oh,
Amazon with
where they go in the like the noir, right? Or no, where do they go?
the one where they go back to JFK and they try to stop the
Oh, doesn't that have
assassination of
James
JFK.
Franco?
James Franco, yeah.
I didn't see it then. I was mixing it up. What's the one I'm thinking of with the? What's the one I'm thinking of with Thomas
I don't
Jane?
know.
Okay,
I
I'm gonna
don't
look that up
remember.
because that's Stephen King too.
So I did see this, and this show starts out really strong. Very interesting premise of the whole time travel, going back to the JFK and stopping the assassination and such. And it was very cool. Like the first 2 or 3 episodes, very interesting, and then it just falls apart. Falls at the end. It stinks by the end of it.
Okay.
I couldn't say it was great, but it was a solid show. I would put it at a B tier.
Isn't that the worst when like these series are good and they don't stick the landing?
No,
It's like what happened. It's like what happened with The Deuce, man.
Mm-hmm.
The Deuce was such an awesome time, dude, for however long it was on, a couple seasons, and then that last season, you get what happened. They had to rush it because they found out they weren't gonna get another season like they thought, so they had to fucking wrap it all up in one season, and it didn't do the material justice because that was so much fun. But yeah, the film I was talking about, by the way, is called 1922. Did you have that on here?
Oh no, I didn't know that was a King one.
Yeah, that's based off a Stephen King short story. Well,
Okay.
anyway, you know what? That one's dog shit too. But is there?
No, this one I'd recommend watching the Franco one. I mean, it's entertaining.
Let's see. Hold on. Then we get to the scene where Patrick murders his younger brother. Yeah, dude, the stuff that kid was doing in the book was dark shit. I love in the was it Patrick? I can't remember which bully was it in the mini series where like Pennywise was in the moon talking to him when he was like old and crazy. Was that Patrick that he got to come out and stab and I just like when they had Tim Curry in the moon. Like it was funny. Michael Clark Duncan deserved an Oscar for Green Mile in 1922. Yeah, is C or D. It's too bad it's not on here, but that's all right. We got to talk about it. Who's next?
This is mine because that was yours.
Okay. Rose Red. Did you ever see that? Oh, you gonna get it?
I'll let you take it. I haven't seen this.
I never saw it. I never saw it.
I saw it when it came out in the 90s.
Late 90s, or maybe
90s.
even early time. No, yeah, I think it came out when we were in high school, like freshman year. I remember being, I want to say it was probably like 2000 or 2001. But did you guys?
I'll leave this in the chat.
Yeah. Anybody got any opinions on Rose Red? So far, we got a C from Hardest Targets. Let's see. Gushy's giving it a B. Okay, so right now we're averaging to a C.
Marco gave it an A.
Oh wow. Oh man, so we got A, B, and C. I think we're gonna average out to a low A. Yeah, if that averages out to a low A, you got to put it behind thinner.
Okay.
What's up, Marco? Welcome to the chat.
What's up, man?
Dang. Okay. Yeah.
All right.
I need to get caught up on the miniseries, man, because
I know it's been a while.
Did you put Langoliers on here?
No, Langoliers isn't on here.
Why didn't you put that one, dude? I've seen that one. That's got Bronson Pinchot ripping paper on the plane to relax nerves.
I like I did read that book.
And it's got Dean Stockwell, our fucking hero.
Yeah, I like the book.
Why don't you put the
Regulators?
Why don't you put the Langoliers on here, dude? So I can give it a terrible score. Okay, anyway.
This is you, right?
Yeah.
Dolores
you put Tommy Knockers on here, but not Langoliers. Dolores Claiborne. All right, this will be a good one.
I don't remember this one.
Zach had me. Yeah, there's no Gerald's Game on here, Silhouette. What the fuck, dude? Damn. Todd's missing a few. Okay, so Dolores Claiborne. Zach had me watch this for the first time a year or two ago. We did it for Cinema Enema, and he loved this movie. I think it's solid. I think he overhyped it a little bit. I think the performances are fantastic. I think Silhouette saying a solid A. I'm going to give it a very high B. I would put it behind The Mist. That's just me personally.
Okay.
All right. So moving on. Yeah, Gerald's Game. it's not on here, right? But Gerald's Game was another movie. That's like a solid movie. I really liked it. Dude, that fucking scene where Elliot's on the park bench with his daughter, making her stare at the sun, which, you know, by the way, that same eclipse is happening in Dolores Claiborne, right? They're talking about the same eclipse that's happening. So hypothetically, when they're seeing the eclipse in Dolores Claiborne, you got E.T., you know, diddling his daughter on the park bench too, or, you know, touching himself or whatever that fucking awkward scene is. It's kind of cool how Stephen King would do the shared universe stuff. All right, who is this?
Sleepwalkers. A lot of nostalgia for this one. It's not great, but there's something about it. It's fun. The main actor in it, what's his name, dude? He's freaking ridiculous.
Oh, he's just the guy from the Blue Lagoon, the sequel.
The Blue Lagoon, yeah.
Return to Blue Lagoon, like the second one, I think. Yeah. But Silhouette, really quick, I love the Eclipse tie-in and Gerald's Game and the duality, the impacts it on two different people. Yeah, it's really cool. Okay, so Sleepwalkers, where did you put it?
I put it as C.
All right, so hold on. I gotta fucking put in my 2 cents on Sleepwalkers. Probably okay, so Hardest Target says C. Gushy says probably B, but I really like it. I have a soft spot for Sleepwalkers.
I do too.
So I acknowledge that there's just something about it that's not elite tier. There's something about it, but for some reason, I have seen Sleepwalkers. I mean, aside from Pet Sematary and the It miniseries and Running Man, Sleepwalkers is up there for how many times I've watched that damn movie. They used to play that movie all the time, like Saturday afternoon on like WGN.
Well, they replay the Enya song over and over and over.
Yeah,
and over
Bodicea.
Yeah.
We're gonna get monetized because we sound so much like Enya. But gosh, there's something about it. Maybe I've just seen it so many damn times. I love the incest. 10 out of 10 for the incest. It's very creepy. It adds an element to it.
It is creepy.
I don't know if that's supposed to imply that cats are also incestuous, and that's why they are. I have no idea. But it's and how they did it. And how they pulled it off on like a TV. No, that was a real movie, right? That was a movie, right?
Well, that was a movie. Yeah.
But it's just them walking up the stairs and like holding his mom and them being flirty. I love that, where it's like, that's all you need. You don't have to just let your mind do the playing. And you ask yourselves, what the fuck was that? I love that. I like when his mom, who I forget her name, big character actress. I know she played the bad guy in like the Silent Hill movie. She's been in tons of movies. I like how she killed the fucking cop or whoever with the corn cob.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you have to eat your vegetables. Those are the rules. Nice one-liners, dude. And I love the cop in Clovis. He is the star of the show, which, by the way, why is Sleepwalkers, these cat people, why is their weakness real cats? Because Clovis is like scratches them and then like a bunch of light shoots out of them, just like the deadlights in It. Doesn't really make a lot of sense. But I love Clovis. And when Clovis is not eating their ass, sorry. When he's fucking tearing their ass, I love that black cop, dude. You just fucking want to cheer for that guy. Very quotable, you know, the cat guy. He's like, just consider yourself lunch. I love his fuck, and I like the makeup. I don't know. I think I'm being hard on it. I think Sleepwalkers
hard on it. C. It's a solid movie.
I think Sleepwalkers is an undeserved low A, and I say undeserved.
Oh my god, it's not a low A. You're crazy.
There's something about it. It's just got that Venice Acqua.
Oh, you're crazy.
All right. Anyway, sorry. I do not. Yeah, he says he does like Sleepwalkers. It's not a D.
No, I give it a C.
Yeah, he gave it a C. What's up? I think Silhouette again. I like the teacher got so mad for the cat guy outsmarting him in class that he just follows him home, tries to proportion, then gets his arm yanked off. I love that scene. Isn't that guy played by gosh, it's either Stephen Root, or maybe is it that guy from is it the dude from Office Space, or maybe it's Brillo, the guy from what's it called? Beethoven's Second. You know, the guy that owns Missy, the Brillo fucking guy. He's a character actor. I don't know his real name, but I think it's one of those guys. And maybe I'm wrong, but that scene is fucking cool. Look at that. Oh, who got this?
Chat.
Oh, Chat got The Shining.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Glenn Shaddix. It was the other portly. I was gonna get it eventually. Another portly fucking character actor. Otho took the handbook.
All right.
Chat. You know where it goes, guys.
Top 5 greatest horror films of all time. Where does it go?
Don't even fuck around. You could even argue it's the greatest. Don't even fuck around. Where's it gonna go? No, it's their choice.
Oh, sorry.
It's absolutely their choice. But where does The Shining go? This is the real
Bueller.
Shining. This is Scatman Crothers Shining.
Yeah.
S for Shining. Gushy says S. Yeah, we're gonna everybody. It's S. It's S. Yeah, 4K. Isn't it the fat guy from Beetlejuice and Sleepwalkers? Yeah, Glenn Shaddix. Yeah. Otho's got the handbook. He's also the clairvoyant on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Remember when they go see the fucking fortune teller?
I don't remember that one.
You don't? Okay.
No.
Lawnmower Man. Is this mine? I like how we're left with some of the shit. Lawnmower Man is dog shit. And the only thing that's worse than Lawnmower Man 1 is Lawnmower Man 2, which I know Lawnmower Man 2 is not on here, but Lawnmower Man 2 is diarrhea shit. I will say Lawnmower Man belongs in the Duke category. But you know what? Just because I've got a soft spot for a 90s obsession with virtual reality, I'm going to put it ahead of Graveyard Shift.
Yep.
And I like Pierce Brosnan. It's just, and Jeff Fahey too. It's just the movie's just kind of dog shit. Oh, hold on. What do we got here? Silhouette gave it B. It's fun, or you can get C with a C. Director's cut is better. It's a B. So I've never seen the director's cut. Do you recommend I watch the director's cut? I'll have to watch it if it's one of those director's cuts that better. Have you guys seen Lawnmower Man 2?
No.
With Matt Frewer taking the role as Job. And the only actor that's returning is Joseph. I think it was a kid in the first one. And is his name Joseph? I think his name's Joseph. Whatever. That movie's terrible. And I tried watching it. I used to watch the trailer on all the New Line Cinema VHSs in the 90s. I swear it was probably on Dumb and Dumber. I know it was on Mortal Kombat. You know, you got one New Line Cinema. They were like reigning in the mid-90s. You got one VHS and you saw all the trailers for all the other ones. And it might have even been on like something like a Freddy movie, maybe like New Nightmare. That would have been the same time. But I watched it a few years ago. I'm like, this is fucking unbelievably terrible. I couldn't believe how bad it was. Yeah, they're actually in virtual reality the whole time.
Maybe we'll do a commentary on that.
Yeah, it's got the kid from, I think it's got the kid from Prehysteria is the kid from My Girl 2. I'm getting them mixed up. But anyway, the movie's terrible. All right, so I'll have to watch the director's cut. Why not? Oh, wow. Lawnmower Man 2's laughable. Silhouette. Hard as Target says, yes, I like 2 also, LOL. Wow. Oh, beyond cyberspace. Yeah, he tried to start socialism in virtual reality. It's hysterical. It's ridiculous, dude. I thought it was good when I was 13, Gushy said. Director's cut was on Tubi a while back. I'm going to look it up for funsies because I would like to like it. Is this me?
Yeah.
Okay. So the It remake. It's not really a remake because it's a different form of medium. You know, it's just the film version. It kind of bugs me when people call it the remake because it's not really remake. I think this movie is fine. I think it's totally fine. I don't think it's great. I think it was overhyped as shit. The second one's not very good. It 2. Did you put It 2 on here?
No,
because that's the second part of the book. You should have put It Part 2 on there.
I should have put it, but I mean they're probably going the same spot.
Nope, It 2's worse. I'm going to say this is help me out. Low B, guys.
C
or a C.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give it a high C. Let's give it I'll be kind of nice to it. Where are we at there? Put it put it between Cujo and there you go. And if we were talking about It Part 2, it's comparable, but it's just kind of worse. So it would be like a low C. It 2 was a D. Yeah, see, Hard Target thinks it's worse too. And it was silly, dude. It 2 was really goofy.
Oh, the Mangler.
The Mangler, dude. We rented this in Kentucky, dude. When I was getting Haunted Ween and all that good Kino, we rented the Mangler too. And
Mangler's dookie, dude.
Yeah, it wasn't very good.
It stunk.
I would get isn't that Toby Hooper?
Yeah.
We would rent all this stuff with Robert Englund because he was Freddy, man. He was like A-list to us kids. And between this and like Phantom of the Opera.
Yeah, the Phantom one.
Oh, we got burned so bad. And I bought that Phantom of the Opera Blu-ray off a Shout sale like 3 or 4 years ago, and I still haven't watched it yet. Because I got it so cheap. And I'm like, you know what? I want to relive the 90s because I hadn't seen it since we rented it back in the day. Like maybe maybe there's something there I can appreciate today, but I'll never forget him for fucking duping us, like bait switching us, where they got him literally in the Freddy makeup on the cover, holding up like a fucking Phantom of the Opera mask, covering up his Freddy Krueger face. So it's not enough to really get a copyright infringement. And they basically marketing him as Freddy on the front. So stupid.
Did I forget to? Oh, I forgot to.
What'd you do? Look at this. 4K. It too is FG tier for I can effing G word. Yeah, it's not very good. In the book, did they make Eddie Spaghetti and the two kids gay? No, Eddie Spaghetti wasn't gay. Richie was like gay. Bill Hader in the book, because that wasn't like that in the mini series. In the book, was that like a thing? It could have been, or is that something they just kind of added in? Anyway, so who's going next?
What was the? Oh, it's chat.
Okay,
I had to add a few. I forgot.
Hard to start. Yeah, he forgot Langoliers. That's my favorite King movie based besides Shawshank. Third to It. Wow, you really like Langoliers that much? I hate. Where would you put it? He forgot to put Langoliers on here. I never liked it. I've watched it a couple of times. I love the cast.
I thought it was average for me, but I mean,
the idea is super ambitious, like getting caught between time and Langoliers eat the time. It's kind of cool. I think with a lot of those miniseries that they do off his books, they're too ambitious of ideas to do justice with the budgets they have on TV sometimes. But all right, so wait, where are we at here?
chat's got sometimes they come back.
Okay, sometimes they come back. Okay, so Silhouette likes the concept, but the film is terrible.
I actually really like this movie. It's not great, but I like it.
Yeah, 4K in the book, all the kids run a train. Yeah, I know. We know that. Yeah, because they have to they have to take their innocence away. They have to grow up in order to like come together and defeat the clown, right? Defeat it. Yeah, it's pretty fucked up. Dude, Stephen King needs to be fucking investigated with all the shit he writes in his books. Poor Man's Thing. C. Okay, I mean, we have a D and a C so far. So right now that's a high C, but I don't think sometimes they come back as great.
I would put it in a high C, low B, but we could throw it at C.
Yeah. Did you put Bullet on here?
Silver Bullet?
No, what's the movie with David Arquette? Isn't that a Stephen King? Riding the Bullet?
No, because I haven't seen that. Have you?
Oh yeah, I've seen it.
Oh.
It's not great at all, but that's okay. That's all right. Come together to defeat the clown. Absolutely. Dude, I bet Bev was exhausted, dude. Nuh-uh, because they all did one pump and they were done, dude. Those fucking kids.
That People.
Is this mine?
Yeah.
Love That People.
Yeah.
I think it's the most underrated Stephen King adaptation.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Bryan Singer movie. I know he's controversial, but this movie's absolutely fantastic. I'm actually going to give this movie a fucking S.
I would too. I love it too.
And the more as time goes on, I love this movie. It's so underappreciated. Let's go ahead and stick it. Oh, this one's tough. Part of me knows it's not as good a movie as Shawshank, but I like it better than Stand By Me. Fuck it. Put it behind Dead Zone.
It's great. And I finally saw it for the first time like last
Fantastic.
year. It is really good.
Ian McKellen is so good in it. And need to see it again. Otherwise, be hardest target says Brad Renfro is fantastic.
Renfro is, yeah.
And just the story is good. This is like Stephen King firing on, because some of his story ideas are dumb, dude. Like, he gets a little crazy. But I love the story. I think it's great. And
he's setting up the Nazi or whatever.
And this might have been in the same group. Was this in the same book of short stories that Shawshank was in?
It might have been.
Or like maybe The Body. There's one of his collections that has like 4 or 5 of his bangers in it. And so this has been around as long as those. So I think it's really, really, really good.
High recommendation, yeah.
What was that needs a 4K.
Yeah.
I'd buy it like crazy, but no one appreciates it. Like I don't think it did a lot of money. And There's also why didn't you put Hearts in Atlantis in here?
I didn't put everything on here. I'm sorry.
Hearts in Atlantis has got Anthony Hopkins and
You get what you get.
Oh, you didn't put Hearts in Atlantis, dude. That's a movie that's not like amazing, but it's solid.
Looks like I get Maximum Overdrive.
Maximum Overdrive, At Pupil, a cursed movie. Brad Renfro and killed Brad Renfro and made Ian McKellen GAY. Wow, 4K is really he's got it out for the G population. We do not endorse. No, I'm just kidding. Whatever, man.
Let's see, Maximum Overdrive, a lot of fun.
Not good.
A lot of fun. Of course, it's a phenomenal soundtrack.
Yeah, but come on, dude.
I would give this a low B.
I like how Stephen King directing this shit. He thought it was going to be the same as writing a book, and there was because Lynch passed away recently. Like, there's been a lot of stuff coming out, like articles and stuff that and there was an old article where Stephen King was talking about David Lynch, and he was talking about how, or maybe it was like a new thing since he passed, but he was talking about how David Lynch, I think he was shooting Blue Velvet, like in a nearby lot when he was making this. And he said he gave him a lot. He's like, yeah, I would like pick his brain, like in between, when there was free time. And like Stephen King didn't even fucking know what like a master shot was. Like all this like basic shit that anybody with even an ounce of interest in film should know. And just, he was trying to give him advice on these very, very, very basic fundamentals of filmmaking, and they weren't clicking with them. And then eventually, like, I think he paraphrased saying, yeah, and then Lynch just said, do whatever the fuck you want. Like, just do what you want. Do it your way. Like, okay. It's like he's trying to explain to him why this won't work and this doesn't work. But anyway, it's funny. I think the movie's a mess. I think it's a total fucking mess.
It was always on like the WGN, like the Saturday afternoon. It's a lot of nostalgia. Oh yeah, absolutely 4K.
Maximum is D quality, but B fun. Yeah.
And B for soundtrack as well.
Wait, where did you put it? Okay, you gave it a low B. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's see, what do we got left?
Golden Years. What's Golden? Is that a movie? St. Elmo's Fire? What's Fire? Oh, Firestarter. So is this chat?
Chat, yeah.
Chat, where do you guys put Firestarter, and why is it not that good? It's not great. It's like Carrie 2.0. Except she starts fires. And it's got what is that, Keith Carradine in this? So where do you guys put Firestarter? I don't think it's very good personally. Yeah, C. That's low C is fair, I would say. Anybody have any objections to C?
Everybody, or the chat gets a freebie here at the end. So
well, they're going to get the steal, but we're going to go in order again. Okay, so this is where we're at, guys. Look at The King. Look at where we're at with The Shining, Pet Sematary, Dead Zone. I think that's At Pupil. We got Shawshank. We got Stand By Me, Running Man, and A Green Mile. And at the lowest, we have what is that? What's that first one?
Mangler.
Ugh, Mangler. Is that Lawnmower Man next?
Yeah, Lawnmower Man,
Graveyard Shift. We got Dark Half and Tommy Knockers, and we got The Shining TV series. So, I guess we're going to start with me for a steal, right?
Yes.
Okay. Overall, and when you steal it, I'm going to allow. Well, should we make it interesting? Should we just do a move, or does it have to swap with something?
No, you can just move.
Okay, and you can't undo my move.
Yeah, I can't.
That would be fucked.
Yeah, I can't do that.
I
thought I put Salem's Lot on here, didn't I?
No, you didn't. You missed a lot.
Oh shit! Sorry. We'll have to do a part 2.
You didn't put it on you didn't put it on the wheel. It's on there. Look, it's at the bottom.
Oh shit!
So you know what? Let's do Salem's real quick. So Salem's would revert to me.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to do it. What do you guys think? Where do you guys want to put Salem? Everybody can kind of chime in. I think Salem's Lot.
I think it's an A tier.
Really?
Yeah, Salem's Lot.
I think besides that classic scene, the window scene in the bedroom, this show's not. It's not that.
It's one of the best atmospheres.
It's okay, but Silhouette saying B or A. You love it. Okay, whatever. I would say put it where you want. Yeah, just if you want to put it an A, that's fine. All right. So what
All
am I
right,
going
go
to
ahead.
change? Overall, I'm happy with the king tier. I mean, there might be something in there I might adjust, but it's not worth wasting my turn on. The A tier is pretty good, except for Salem's Lot. Maybe I'll just fuck that up right now. I'm gonna go ahead
Mm-hmm.
and take your Maximum Overdrive and put it on the Duke. Put Maximum Overdrive on the Duke, but it can
Oh
be high.
wow, I
It
thought
could
you
be
were into the mist.
no,
Okay.
it could be high. Oh wait, whoa. The mist. Where's the mist at? Is that not an S? Oh, it's
Oh.
not. Yeah, you fucked me over. No, put mist on S. My bad. You can put that back.
Oh.
Mist. I didn't notice you had that there. Put mist. Yes, mist goes right behind App's Pupil for me. Yeah, that's where it is.
Okay.
Silhouette's hopping off. We're almost done too. But thanks for joining us, man. If you had
Yeah,
any
appreciate it,
input,
man. Thanks for the super chats.
yeah, I do appreciate you. Peace. Riverman, what's your change?
My change is going to be one of John Travolta's classics,
Oh,
and it's going to be Carrie.
and you're putting that over at people.
I'm
You fucking
putting
on
it over
crack.
at people. Yeah.
You're absolutely on fucking
Yes.
crack.
The
All right,
Pullman is
chat.
fantastic. Atmosphere is fantastic. Everything. The movie still holds up, man. It's one of the best horror films.
Here's how we're gonna do it with the chat. Anybody that chimes in gets a turn. Gets to move something.
Yeah.
So go ahead. Silhouette, if you're happen to be still be on, you can move something if you want. Gushy, anybody want to move anything? And this will be cemented in history. It will be gospel. Anybody?
Who wants it? Who wants it in the chat? Name something you want to change.
Who wants to put maximum overdrive where it belongs? Put that shit to bed. Nobody? Okay, hardest target. It should be S tier. Hold on, but it's not far away. I'll move dark half out of Dookie. Where are you gonna put it?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
All right, yeah.
Okay, hard target.
Mad.
Hardest.
We both do not like you that movie, but where are you gonna put it? It's your choice, man.
Yeah, you got it.
It's Sleepwalkers is a B. Okay, let us know where you want to put dark half. You got to move Sleepwalkers to B. Yeah, I agree with you, man. That's got to be higher. The Shining needs to come off the board, in my opinion, because it's not really king at. Nah, sorry, we got to veto that one. Just move it up to a C. Okay, and then move dark half up to a C.
Okay.
Oh, not high C. You fucking crazy.
I'll put it above it. How about that?
All right. Not a bad, not too offensive. I think everybody wins with this. Guys, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah. We'll have to do a part 2, man. Well, there's so many more.
Yeah, you left quite a few out. So
well, I mean, it took 2 hours. So I mean,
an hour and a half. I mean, Ron, your clock is off. But yeah, man, thank you guys for joining us. It was a lot of fun. I'm going to remind you guys today, the Dumb and Dumber commentary came out. So if you haven't already, check that out. It's on YouTube for everybody to check out. And if you want to support us extra, become a member, $2.99, hit the join button. And we have the most recent is The Hostel, Eli Roth, 2006 commentary, member exclusive. And again, here in a couple weeks, we're going to decide what we're going to do for our next exclusive. And Friday, I don't know what we're doing yet for a stream. Do we have any ideas what we're doing Friday?
Not yet. I don't know.
So let us know if you have any opinions on that, but we'll figure something out. And then we'll also figure out what we're going to let you know what we're going to do for our film commentary next week. Haven't thought that far ahead. But anyway, guys, thank you so much. Make sure to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. We love you. Have a good one. Bye. Happy Wednesday.